Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. So it seems as though karma is living it up with Kevin Tracker since he just lost his desire to get cash from Wendy Williams. An appointed authority decided that Wendy doesn't need to pay him a divorce settlement, and that implies that Kevin is formally a broke kid. Wendy is finding what is happening amusing on the grounds that she has been playing Kevin and concealing his loss of all his cash. Karma hit Kevin, and it hit him hard. Indeed. Assuming Kevin Tracker felt that things were going seriously for him presently, things just deteriorated for him since he just lost his last type of revenue. Furthermore, by last type of revenue, we're discussing the support installments that he's been getting from Wendy. Presently, when he and Wendy got separated, they came to an understanding of a specific sum that she needed to pay him in a divorce settlement consistently. However, what Kevin didn't know at the time was that Wendy had her legal counselors incorporate a condition that expressed if, under any circumstance, the offended party's agreement, the offended party being Wendy with TOCW, W isn't retrial, suspended, dropped, or ended, and the offended party has no other network show being broadcast and is paying her a comparable compensation. The litigant, also known as Kevin, comprehends and concurs that all severance installments will be likely to one way or another end or change, so neither Kevin nor his legal counselors court this little condition. Furthermore, when Wendy got terminated from the Wendy Williams show, she was not generally committed to continuing to pay him provision. When the Wendy checks stopped coming in, Kevin began going to the media to gripe about his hardships. He said that as the spouse for 20 or more years and the maker of the Wendy Williams show, I was qualified for my half of all that we had, very much like some other couple separating. I went to the table believing that we had arrived at an agreeable separation. It was one of the quickest VIP separations ever, truth be told. I had an inclination that Wendy's Wells Fargo consultant was planning something naughty. However, I was prompted by my lawyers to say that all was great. All things considered, in February of this current year, Wells Fargo chose to quit paying me what was agreed upon. I'm like, how should you, the bank, quit paying me out of nowhere? All things considered, when that didn't work, he attempted to go the pity course and conceded that he had become penniless, saying, I have fallen behind on a large portion of my bills. I currently live locally and expect installments from the mortgage holder's affiliation, and I'm behind on that bill. On the off chance that the mortgage holder's affiliation expenses are not paid for, a conclusion will soon follow. My vehicle protection hasn't been paid because I didn't get month-to-month severance installments, he said. I'm behind on charge card installments since I have no cash. Since the severance installments were suspended, my life has been enormously impacted since the offended party quit going with installments under our settlement arrangement. The fact that I can't support my life and cover my bills altogether is critical to me. I can't cover my bills and support my everyday life. He likewise guaranteed that he really wants a hip medical procedure but can't manage the cost of it because of his financial circumstances. Yet neither he nor his life partner, Sharina, are monetarily free, and they've been living off of Wendy's provisional installments. At the point when Kevin at long last understood that it was basically impossible that he could get cash from Wendy, he chose to indict her to drive her to pay him. Aside from the craziness of this, there's also the fact that Wendy is in a fight with Wells Fargo herself since they're attempting to put her under monetary conservatorship. So even she needed to be great and continue to pay. Kevin, it's absolutely impossible that she can do that now since she doesn't approach her own money. In any case, an appointed authority at long last managed to resolve the issue, and he denied Kevin's requests for support. As per The Sun, the appointed authority observed that Kevin's solicitation was not new and requested that his application be excused without bias. The adjudicator likewise denied Kevin's solicitation for lawyer expenses to be paid by Wendy. So not exclusively is Kevin not getting more cash, however, he currently needs to hack up cash for a lawyer. However, dislike. He totally lost in light of the fact that the appointed authority encouraged him and Wendy to take things to intervention. The adjudicator said while they don't consider this interest for provisional installments in a crisis, he can in any case take this case to intervention. The gatherings are to partake in restricted mediation. Furthermore, the appointed authority said the issues encompassing the severance installments and the QDRO qualified homegrown relations request are questioned and, in this manner, should be interceded. The source has guaranteed that Wendy has inferred a lot of fulfillment from the decision since she doesn't imagine that Kevin merits a solitary penny of her cash. She imagines that it's karma that he's gone belly up. Despite the fact that he had the potential to contribute the support he's been getting from her, she has no pity for him. Furthermore, she has even been offering inconsiderate remarks about how she has been paying for his way of life and that he's nothing without her, in view of how broke he is. The insider likewise added that assuming she's compelled to go into assertion with him, she will give him the absolute minimum and nothing over that. Somebody remarked, "How could Wendy uphold this man who cheated for a really long time and had a child while wedded to a lady that obviously was dedicated to their marriage and business connections?" "Screw him," someone else said. "I'm happy she quit working. She shouldn't need to help her ex, his companion, or their kid." Presently, Kevin and his side dish need to land a few positions and back themselves and their kid. Ideally, Wendy contributed well with the goal that she could in any case live easily. Furthermore, this other individual remarked, "So he cheats, has an entire youngster beyond his marriage, and leaves his significant other yet needs to be paid by his significant other for his and his paramour's way of life? Where do they do that?" So in addition to the fact that Kevin lost in the courtroom, he likewise lost in the court of general assessment, since this is totally harsh. He has lost the admiration of countless individuals. What's more, as of now, there's nothing left for him to lose. Yet, would he say he will somehow figure out how to make Wendy go to intervention and pay him a sizable amount of cash? Indeed, we'll need to sit back and watch how that works out.